guess we're gonna start with some angels. It's always good to have angels around. Saying bent on self and did a little back to school. And I'm a glutton for punishment. Did they teach that to you? Say there were no bad schools. I made up my own rules. There were angels watching over me. I drink beer in the morning to start my day. My sister comes around, says that's not okay. Really great teachers. And I like the kindergarten teachers. They like to drink wine. And they like rom-com movies. So they tell me about all the books they were reading. What's that vampire series thing they were all into? Twilight, yeah. Good series. Yeah. See what I got over here? Well, I loved him so much I thought I'd write him a rom-com song. And some parts may or may not be true. It's called Butterflies. "17 years old, my last year in high school, I'm racing round the track. I was feeling pretty good, I was making my best time till I felt a crash. And as I'm going down, I see your face in the crowd, and I don't care about the time, it's not going anywhere when you're around. And how about those butterflies? We never talk about, but by the way, you look good in those jeans. How did you know? We go off to college and I'm doing fine, 'cause you're my best friend. I study hard, I play hard. Oops, I'm drunk again. And you hold back my hair so I don't mess up my clothes. And I don't care, 'cause you're touching me everywhere, and you touch my heart. It's called Life's Funny That Way. You don't care if I stay, and I don't wanna go. Don't wanna face tomorrow and be alone. You say I need a little strength, remember I was telling you I met Brown Sugar in high school? Well, we had the same group of girls we hung out with called the Montgomery Sisters. And they were hell-bent on us each finding a husband before we even got out of high school. They picked all our husbands, and all of us got divorced, including them. I don't think that was such a good idea. But we're still all family friends to this day. Isn't that crazy? Got a lot of stories. Wrong fret. Oh, okay. Thank you. Brown sugar always knows. Is that better? That's better, eh? I thought it looked funny. There we go. Thank you. Wrong key. Anyway, Montgomery Sisters thought I needed to go around to the math department and see Kevin Sanders. Now, I had met Kevin Sanders in junior high because his sister was my best friend in junior high. We loved books. And we'd wait at the bus station, at the bus stop right out front of school. I went to Twin Peaks Elementary in Poway. Twin Peaks Middle School. Anyway, long story short, me and Dee were good friends. Kevin would come around on his mini bike. Remember those little dirt bike things that people used to drive around the hills? And he'd pick up Dee, his baby sister, and he'd pull up and he'd go, "Hi, Lisa." "Hi, Kevin." He'd drive off with Dee on the back and I'd get on my bus. Well, in 9th grade, the Montgomery Sisters thought, well, that didn't work out so good, so you need to talk to him again. So he said, you're gonna go around to the math department. See, Kevin was super smart. He was taking college courses, and he was 2 years older than me. It was the same thing, all 9th grade. They coaxed me into going over there. "Hi, Kevin." "Hi, Lisa." Well, in the 10th grade, I had to go to another school across town. So one day, I'm walking down Poway Road with no shoes on and an afro this big with my best friend, Linda Reinhardt. And then we see a 57 Chevy drive by. Big black 50 Chevy. And I went, oh, that's Kevin Sanders. Next thing I know, Kevin did a U-turn, pulled right up to the sidewalk and go, "Hey, you want to go to the dance with me?" I was in 10th grade. I thought, this is good. But wait a minute, you gotta ask my dad. So he said, "Get in." So we got in the car, me and Linda Reinhardt, and he drove us up the hill to our house. I go in the house, I've got Linda Reinhardt, and I got Kevin right behind me. And I said, "Dad, Kevin wants to ask you something." He looked at Kevin, and he said, "You, come out to the garage. You girls sit on the couch." He took Kevin Sanders out to the garage. They disappeared. The door closed. Me and Linda Reinhardt waiting there just patiently going, oh my God, something's gonna happen. See, because my dad was a CB in the Navy. This is before he got the JW religion. He said, okay. Next thing I know, Kevin Sanders is coming out shaking. He said, we can go. So my mom's so excited that I might put some shoes on. She ran down to the TG&Y and bought a yellow polyester jumpsuit with a go-go dancer on it like this. And Kevin Sanders picked me up and we went to the dance. And then he asked me out again and again and again and again. Finally, after high school, he went off to college, but he asked me to marry him. So I did. And of course, we all know how that ended. That comes later. So on my first record, I thought Kevin Sanders deserved a little song. Just a little story of how we got started. It's called Isn't Life Fine? I saw you standing at the old dance hall. Honey, you sure look fine to me. Sorry about that.
Where's your key?